away from my door. Get the away from my door.
Let's get out of here. You can't do that.
So what you have at first is these two men. They look like they're maybe going to their car, and she's behind them, and she has her hood up, and she has her machete, and she's pursuing the guy, particularly that has the camera, right? Because she thinks he's taking photos, not realizing that there's a dashboard camera that's catching all of this.
That pro-abortion crazy professor who vandalized those poor students' table has done something way crazier. And so let me just show you the video where she vandalized the table.
You're not educating shit. This is fucking propaganda. What are you gonna do? Like anti-trans next? Is that what you're gonna do next?
I mean, no, we're talking about abortion.
This is bullshit. This is violent. You're triggering my students.
Oh, I'm sorry about that.
No, you're not. Because you can't even have a fucking baby. So you don't even know what that is. You don't even know what this is. Get this shit the fuck out of here, yo. This shit.
They said they were sorry.
She put a machete to the reporter's neck. The footage is unbelievable. Take a listen.
Away from my door. Get the away from my door.
Let's get out of here. You can't do that.
I mean, it is so shocking. You can't even imagine this taking place anywhere. But I don't know, in a country that is being overtaken by ISIS and they're about to conduct a beheading. That's what she looks like. She looks like an ISIS soldier, which, by the way, many people, the most radical BLM soldiers, were ISIS soldiers, right? They were willing to go this far. So you kind of begin to peel back this onion and you realize, wait, what the hell is happening? She then followed them outside onto the street with this machete and chased them running. Take a look. So what you have at first is these two men. They look like they're maybe going to their car, and she's behind them, and she has her hood up, and she has her machete, and she's pursuing the guy, particularly that has the camera, right? Because she thinks he's taking photos, not realizing that there's a dashboard camera that's catching all of this. She is chasing him on foot, and then his partner, who I'm assuming is the actual reporter, then chases her away. I mean, this is just unbelievable footage. They're running around the car. She is a machete-wielding maniac, but also an adjunct professor at Hunter College who also taught at NYU. This is terrifying stuff. And this is not something to mock. Obviously, this woman should be arrested. And then Hunter College finally said, oh, now we're going to release her. So she's since been fired. But why did it take her wielding a machete to be fired, right? She should have been fired immediately after she violently attacked those kids who simply had brochures. How did she even make it into the hallways of Hunter College or NYU? Oh, I know. It was another DEI initiative where you have a bunch of criminals that are flying under the radar of diversity, equity, and inclusion. Because what you are including are people that are insane, that are uneducated, that are low IQ, okay, and that are going to demand that you let them into those spaces to teach what? Militancy. That is exactly what she was there to teach, okay? Calling herself a professor of the arts. No, she's a complete and utter whack job that should be in prison. Want to know another fun fact about this woman? Shalene Rodriguez, that's her name, by the way, is also suing the NYPD, claiming officers abused her when she was arrested in the Bronx during a protest over the murder of George Floyd in June of 2020. Again, I did not have this information yesterday, and none of it surprises me. I made exactly the right prognostications about her, that she's a whack job type BLM protester who is exceedingly violent. And despite her violence, despite having an arrest record with the NYPD, despite the fact that they knew that this individual was a problem and they arrested her, they apprehended this person, she still was allowed to teach in the halls at NYU and Hunter College. She is not the only person that should be fired from Hunter College. The entire ecosystem that ever allowed her into a position to harm children should be fired, right? Whatever it is, it's going to be some DEI office that's looking for unique and artsy individuals with the history of being violent and protesting and standing up for their rights. They should all be fired. They should all be dismissed. And this goes back to something that is wonderful about Ron DeSantis, that he has done this in the state of Florida, that he has said no to adjunct professors like Shalene Rodriguez, who have no...
We still need him to run in 2028 for president, but he chose to run against Trump. And I do not like that.
...place anywhere but in a prison. If you like this video...
Yeah, I'll leave the link of this video down below. And listen, people call Beyonce. Does she still exist? Anyway, yeah, they just bought a $200 million Mansion. Do you say mansion? Beyonce. People say Beyonce is fierce. Uh-uh. Mm-mm. That's not true at all. She, Candace Owens, is fierce. She, I think, was supposed to be expelled the very first day that she did that to those kids. A teacher, a professor. How did she even become a professor? I don't know. Just to become a Black Lives Matter. And oh, by the way, they have gone bankrupt. Bankrupt? Bankrupt. They have gone bankrupt, and I'm loving it. Like Candace Owens says, we told you so. There are scums of this earth. Should I add allegedly? Yeah, allegedly. Anyway, Shalene Rodriguez, unhinged New York college professor who cast out anti abortion students, holds machete to post reporters' neck. Oh my. The unhinged Manhattan College professor who went viral for cussing out anti abortion students shockingly had a machete to a post reporter's neck Tuesday and made wild threats that she was going to chop him up. What? What? She didn't even care that the cameras were there. She doesn't care about the camera because she knows she's on this side where you can do anything you want and nothing happens to you. I don't know which city she lives in, but I believe she probably lives in a city that care less about prosecuting criminals. By Reuven Fenton. I think it's the same guy who was chased down the street. I have no idea. But anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching. Do not forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Lahit.